Hey there, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something pretty cool, how to create a whole explainer video using, get this, just a simple document and some AI magic. And the best part? It's totally free. So yeah, if you've ever thought about making a video but just got completely overwhelmed by the idea, you're going to want to stick around for this.
All right, let me ask you something. You ever have one of those brilliant ideas for a video? For school, for your business, maybe even for your own YouTube channel? But then the thought of actually making the thing, it just felt like, no way, right?
Yeah, you are definitely not alone on that one. The hurdles are totally real. I mean, making a video takes forever, right? And the professional software, it costs a fortune. Plus, you need all these technical skills that have a super steep learning curve. It's really enough to make you just say, you know what? I'll just shelve that great idea for later.
But what if? What if you could just skip all of that? Imagine you had an AI assistant that did all the heavy lifting for you. Well, that's exactly what we're digging into today. We're going to look at a process that turns a simple text document into a polished video, all thanks to a really powerful tool from Google called NotebookLM.
So what is NotebookLM anyway? Well, it's a free tool from Google, kind of like a research and writing assistant. But here's the kicker, the really cool part for us. It has this hidden talent. It uses AI to figure out the main ideas and structure of your text, and then poof, it automatically creates a whole video based on it. And yeah, I said it before, but it's worth saying again, it is 100% free to use with any Google account.
Okay, so how does this whole thing actually work? We've broken it down into a really simple three-phase workflow that seriously anyone can follow. We've got preparation, generation, and distribution. Let's kick things off with phase one.
All right, first up is phase one, preparation. This is the groundwork, It's all about getting your source material, whether that's a script, some notes, or an article, all ready for the AI to do its thing. And this part is so simple. All you have to do is create your document, and listen up, this is the most important part. You gotta save it as a PDF. That's the file type the AI needs. Once you've got that PDF, just pop over to the NotebookLM website, sign in, and you're done. Seriously, that's it. Preparation complete.
Okay, now for the fun part. Let's move on to phase two, generation. This is where the magic really happens. You just get to kick back, relax, and let the AI take over all the complicated stuff, turning your words into an actual visual story.
So, once you're inside the tool, you're gonna create what's called a new notebook, and you'll upload that PDF we just made. And then, here it is, the key moment. You're going to see a button that says Video Overview. That's the magic button. One click on that, and you're basically telling the AI, okay, go for it. It starts analyzing your document and building your video right then and there.
So how long does this AI wizardry take? You're probably thinking it's got to be a while, right? Nope. You could expect to wait just 5 to 8 minutes. I mean, just stop and think about that for a second. Compare that to the hours, or let's be real, sometimes days it would take to do all this yourself. The scripting, recording, finding visuals, editing, this is a whole other level of efficiency.
And that brings us to the final, and I gotta say, the most satisfying step of all. Phase 3, distribution. You did the prep work, the AI did its generation thing, and now it's time to get your video out there for everyone to see.
And this last part couldn't be easier. NotebookLM just hands you a standard .mp4 video file. You just download it, and boom, it's ready to go. Upload it to YouTube, put it on your website, wherever you want. No weird file conversions, no extra hoops to jump through.
So let's just pause and recap this workflow, because it's pretty incredible when you think about it. You started with just a plain old text document, and now, just a few minutes later, you have a completely finished video, all set to share with the world.
Let's boil this whole thing down to its essentials. The input, just a simple PDF. The process, handled completely by AI. And the output, a YouTube-ready video file. It's just a beautifully simple, incredibly powerful workflow. It really opens up video creation for everyone.
You know the source for all this info? Chuck Hardwick over at dancingpandamarketing.com. He basically says it gives you the power to turn any PDF into an explainer video for free. And that's really it, isn't it? That's the big takeaway here. This puts the power of video into pretty much anyone's hands.
So as we wrap this up, a simple tool like this actually leaves us with a much bigger question. When you see something as complicated and technical as video creation get automated this easily, it really makes you wonder, right? Is this the future of how all content gets made? I mean, what's this level of accessibility going to unlock for the next wave of teachers, marketers, and storytellers? It is a seriously exciting time to be a creator. Thanks for tuning in.